It's Z to the E as you can see. Hope you brought your poetry as far as the eye can see. You see, my rhyme scheme is on point. I think I should go smoke a joint. Maybe then you'll get the point. We're here at the Literature Club again, and weird things are happening still. Even though Monica has been erased, we still don't know if she's lingering there somewhere in the background. Maybe we didn't delete her at all. Maybe we made copies of her, and she's all over the place. Oh, right beside me right here is my pile of poetry. I think I might make a separate video of me showing you all the poems that I've been making. Yes, you'll love them. Get jealous. Make want to take out your ink pen and start writing some stuff straight out of the heart. Because, guys, that's what poetry is all about. Just letting out your inner soul. Let's continue. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Wow, these classes look exactly the same. It's like that in Japan, just all the classrooms are exactly alike. There's no really indication where you are, except for the teachers. Hello? Ah! Zen Horse? What are you doing here? You see Smudges in the background. Yeah, she might come up here and disturb me again. Look, she already is. Do you want to come up here? I just gave her 2 whole freaking pans of food, and she still wants more. That's just ridiculous. You're gonna get fat, Smudge. Fat, fat, fat. Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Zen Horse that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zen Horse. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Zen Horse, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. My god, I'm getting severe brownie points for this, aren't I? Hey! Hey! Creepy face yet again. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Is there some way to delete that facial expression? I hope so. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. Well, 5 if you count Smudge. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Yes, I am. Someone bite off my nose. Ta-da! Ooh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Like you, Smudge. We're gonna eat you, then we're gonna eat the real you. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I just ate a whole large cup of hot chocolate, excuse me. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, it actually was pretty good. Now I feel great. I should do some reading afterwards, read more of my poems. I guess. Already trying to press a new member, Yuri. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Zenhorse, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, Playboy, Hustler, Playboy, Game Informer, yes, Vanity Fair, and whatever comes out that is X-rated, yeah. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, like R.A. Salvatore and George R.R. Martin, and maybe Robin Hood, although I haven't read hers. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, you know, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say that. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? Definitely, with pictures. So if Zenhorse wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Aw, that's very sweet of her. Natsuki? I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Zenhorse? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, eh? Well, that would make two of us. Try the Jack Reachers, they're good. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No! I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Aha. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. Whoa. That's very out of character for me. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. That was very out of character for me to tell Sayori to shut up. I think Monica might have done something. She's still behind the buttons, pushing everything. I guess the meeting's over, huh? And she's not even angry or even asking for an apology, which normally she would do. Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Zenhorse. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Zenhorse. Yet I told her to shut up, so that really doesn't go well with what I'm saying, is it? Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Zenhorse, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh, I was right, Monica's still here. And she's pushing the buttons. What can you know of her, Sayori? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Zenhorse. Maybe she actually is Monica in disguise. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Uh-oh. There's that room again. That's where Monica kept me locked in. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Is that me or her? No, 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 no. Just like Monica, she's been chopped into little bits. What's happening? I better save. Oh, look, it actually lets me save. And it lets me load, yeah. That's weird. I won't let you hurt him. Who? That's Monica. She's talking right now. She's trying to stop Sayori from hurting me because Monica wants me all to herself. And I'm not going to let him. I don't need these bitches. It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Ditto. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Zenhorse. She gonna delete me too? Goodbye, Literature Club. Blah 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 blah. I hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me.
Hello.
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Yes.
not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
She gonna play the theme song? Ren P Music Play. Playing audio. ddlc.orgg. Yep, as I thought. So it was Monica who's playing the theme song.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Oh, sweet. Sing along, guys, if you want to.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Me and you.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
I'm not sure. Oh, would you look at that? There's the logo. All makes sense now.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
So this is the end then. At least I hope so. There might be more, you never know.
When you're here,
Look, Monica's still deleting stuff.
do is fun for them anyway.
And there's Natsuki and her big behind. She got upset at me even though I did not grab it.
Even read my own feelings.
Hello, Yuri. It was us reading together. It's before she stabbed herself. And there's her with her chocolate. Hello, Dan Salvato. Dan Salvato, yes. Dan Salvato, you are a gifted game maker, you know that? There's that creepy Yuri pic. She looks way different and just weird looking. I don't like it. Please delete it. Thank you! Vocals, Jillian Ashcraft. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm undressing her. In a public classroom? The kids could see us. Oh well. Definitely much better than what they got on their phones. Okay, what is she doing there? It's the 4 bitches of the apocalypse. Alright. There you are. That face will haunt me forever. Just staring at me. Special thanks, Monica Zenhorse. Well, thank you for including me in the special thanks, you know? But not special thanks to Smudge, because she's awful. Made with love by Team Salvato. Well, thank you, Dan Salvato. Thank you very much. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you, for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Thank you, Monica. Error, script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. And would you look at that? It has just shut down on me. Can I open it back up? Well, guys, I guess that's it. I keep trying to go into the game's files, but nothing works. So this is the end of the game. You got to delete it and reinstall it and start from scratch. I guess Monica got her wishes after all, you know? She wanted us to have a good time, and we did, and then she realized, yeah, this is not the way we should be doing things. This is just wrong. It's messing with their minds, and it's making us suicidal and kill ourselves like Sayori and Yuri, yeah. So she came to her senses good. So thank you, Monica. Thank you for letting me play your game. And thank you, Natsuki. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you, Sayori. Thank you, all you girls, for making this a wonderful game. Since I do have the extra time, I'm going to read you guys some of the poems that I've been writing over the course of this Let's Play. Here's one I wrote, actually, was it 2 nights ago? Yeah. Here I am at work, waiting for the clock to run down. I just don't know what I want in my life. Should I just quit and be homeless for the rest of my life? Or should I just keep working, even if it kills me? Maybe I should move back in with Mom and Dad. They'll take me in with open arms. They'll understand, even though I hate them now. Their lifestyle, their attitudes. Maybe I should move into the city, where I can find many more opportunities, where every day is different, where there is always something new going on, and where I don't ever have to worry about finding a job. Maybe I should move into the country, where there's less problems, where the land is pretty, where I can grow my own food, and ride horses every day, and admire the beautiful sunset. Maybe the best thing is to stop worrying about yesterday's problems, about unimportant things, about things that I can no longer change, and only look ahead and focus on what's important, because that is important. Myself and those whom I hold dear. It is my own life, and I'm going to choose how I live it. The end. Lovely, isn't it? The old man laughed at himself in the mirror. His beard was long, his nose was big, his eyebrows were much too wide. The old man laughed at himself in the mirror. His teeth were all gone, his gums were pitch black, his tongue was dry, his breath drove away the flies. The old man laughed at himself in the mirror. His hair was gone, his head was wrinkled, he had bumps all over his skin. The old man laughed at himself in the mirror. His eyes were milky, he couldn't see a thing, even his own reflection. Yet despite that, the old man laughed at himself in the mirror. Oh lordy, makes you not want to be old, does it? The pen is mightier than the sword, the pencil is mightier than all, even without an eraser. We spill ink on paper, we let the ink run dry, but the lead in the pencil stays strong, even when it breaks off. Don't Don't worry about the color of your ink. It won't matter at all. Red, blue, green. The pencil's gray is all that matters. Even pens come with erasers. Pens know they make mistakes, but even when we fix them, the pencil has already finished. The pencil writes on without end and never stops, no matter what. That's right, boys, get yourself a pencil like these. These colored ones, these are good. Or these mechanical colored ones. I got these at the dollar store. These are great. And of course, mechanical pencils. I don't know about you guys, but I much prefer mechanical pencils to regular pencils. It's been like this since elementary. I'm sorry, guys. To the sky is where I belong. To the stars is where I'll be. To the end of everything, I'll go there eventually. To the ground is where I'm gone. To the planet is where I'm left. To the life I used to know, I've already laid to rest. To the future is where I'm headed. Leave the past behind me for good. To the next life, I'm already there. Maybe you should come here if you could. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Or maybe Smudge here will come and ruin everything for us. Just our luck. My computer keeps shutting down. I need to fix it. I need to get it working. I need help. Get my computer working. Working fine, working fast, working well. My computer is important to me. Indeed, a man's computer is his own personal possession. No one is allowed to use it without his permission. Except maybe his girlfriend, but you know what I mean. I saw her die. She hanged herself in the bedroom, alone. Nobody was there except her. She told me she loved me. I didn't love her the same. She was hurt. She was crying. Then she was gone. I feel bad, like it's my fault. I should have done something, but I didn't. Now she's gone. I don't want this anymore. I want to see her again, somewhere. I'm going to see her soon. I wrote that for Sayori. After seeing her hang herself, yeah, really made me a bit emotional. But she's okay now, I hope. Unless Monica didn't screw us over yet again. Come on, girl. Please don't cry. Dry your eye. Don't ask why. Just try and survive. The world has fallen. The past is dead. We must make our future instead. Only time will tell if we are right, but until then, we will continue the fight. Our families are broken, but our spirit is not lost. We will never give in, no matter the cost. So keep a smile on your face. We are not over yet. Our place is here. We won't move until there is no one left. Sounds like a survivor story. Just keep pushing on, even in the face of so much hostility and oppression. You keep on going. Keep on fighting, man. I see myself in the clouds. I see your face in the sky. I see our hearts at night as they pass us all by. I miss you today. I miss you yesterday. And I'll miss you tomorrow, I bet. I'll remember a time together forever. For now, till when we first met. It's a distance that's never too far. Never too vast or too hostile to cross. Whatever I may lose getting there, my feelings for you will never be a loss. We'll meet again someday, and together forever we shall be. Never was there a love greater than the one between you and me. Sounds like something Monica would write up for me, but you know, her love was a bit misconstrued. But this is a poem for, you know, you're in love, that you love more than anything, and you'll always be together, no matter the distance. Like me and Smudge. Well, maybe we won't be together for that long, you know, because she'll ruin everything, but you get the point, right? So what if I love flies? Flies are cool. They have 100 eyes and can see everywhere at once. So what if they annoy people? They're a lot less annoying than just about everyone I knew. And if you smack them, 100 more will come. So what if they carry diseases? I never got sick of one. And just ask about everyone gets sick from something else. I love flies. Flies are cool. People are not. And that's the way it should be. You might be able to tell I got this from Natsuki's poem about the girl who loves spiders and the woman hated it, yeah. But, you know, instead of liking spiders, she likes flies. And flies and spiders, they go hand in hand. They're insects we like to smash, but they're pretty cool once you stop to look around them, you know? It's just, you know, we don't really appreciate them. Here's the final one, my favorite of all. This one really stretches from my heart. I love you, Smudge. 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 And look, I even drew a little picture of her. Isn't that right, Smudge? I love you. Say hello. I love that girl so much. And there you have it, folks. That's all the poems I wrote. Well, I do have a couple more, but I haven't finished them yet. I hope to see you guys do your poetry very well. You can put it down in the comments. I would love to hear it. Share it with all your friends and family and let them know who you really are underneath it all, you know? Let them see your insides and underneath the skins and all your organs and guts just come flying out. Yes, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Well, guys, this is Z to the E, as you can see, and I hope you had a great time here at the Literature Club, because I did. And I will see you all in the next episode!
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?